In a bright little village, a special baby girl named Amarachi was born. Her mother, Olu, had carried her for 11 months, much longer than usual. And when the stormy night came for Amarachi to be born, the entire village felt something extraordinary was about to happen. Rain poured down, thunder roared, and lightning lit up the sky. Luckily, Olu had her trusted midwife Aoka by her side. When Amarachi was finally born, there was a secret. She was born with both male and female parts, something rare and confusing for her parents. Olu and her husband were nervous about what this could mean, but they loved their daughter dearly. They asked Aoka to keep this a secret, even offering her land as a thank you. Aoka looked down at tiny Amarachi and promised, "Her secret is safe with me." So Amarachi's life began with a mystery wrapped around her, known only to those closest to her. As Amarachi grew, she was known for her quiet, thoughtful nature. She played near her home, avoided the village stream, and always found private spots to bathe. Other children saw her as shy and private, never knowing that she carried a secret. Her parents were proud of how well she adapted, though they worried for her. Amarachi became known as a village's little secret keeper, holding her mystery close to her heart. As the seasons passed, Amarachi blossomed. She was gentle and kind, always ready to help others. If a bird fell from its nest, she'd put it back. If an elder needed help, she'd carry their basket. Her warm smile and kindness made her beloved, and villagers would say, "She's so beautiful and good-hearted." But deep down, Amarachi felt a touch of sadness because of her secret. She longed to play freely with the other children, but she knew she had to keep her distance. One day, Taye, the village's most handsome and kind man, asked for her hand in marriage. Everyone in the village celebrated when Amarachi said yes, and her wedding was the grandest the village had ever seen. Amarachi looking stunning in a sparkling dress, and Taye stood proudly beside her. But even on this joyous day, Amarachi was worried. She loved Taye, but she hadn't told him her secret. Each night when Taye tried to show his love, she gently asked him to wait. Taye, always patient, would agree, but Amarachi could see his confusion. Soon, the villagers began to whisper about why Amarachi and Taye weren't close like other couples. Amarachi grew more and more anxious. Sensing the curious eyes and hearing the quiet conversations, the secrets she kept so carefully now felt like a heavy burden. Taye, feeling lost and troubled, finally went to Amarachi's parents. "I love Amarachi deeply, but I don't understand why she keeps holding back," he said. Her parents, keeping their promise to protect her, gently asked Taye for patience. But Taye's concerns didn't end there. He also spoke to the village elders, hoping they could help him understand. Soon whispers spread around the village. Amarachi won't let Taye get close to her, people murmured. Amarachi felt her world closing in, and the burden of her secrets grew heavier. One afternoon, desperate for someone to confide in, Amarachi visited her kind childhood friend, Kachi. Taking a deep breath, she told Kachi everything about her secret, hoping Kachi would understand. Kachi promised to keep it confidential, but the secret felt too heavy. Soon the secret spread, and the whole village was buzzing with the news that Amarachi was different. People who once loved Amarachi now looked at her with questions and judgment. Taye was hurt and confused, wondering why Amarachi hadn't trusted him with her truth. One evening, Taye told Amarachi it might be best if she stayed elsewhere for a while, hoping to calm the whispers. Heartbroken, Amarachi left their home, finding a quiet hut on the edge of the village where she could be alone with her thoughts. But Amarachi's quiet life didn't last long. Not long after she left, a terrible drought struck the village. Crops failed, rivers dried up, and strange noises filled the night. Desperate, the elders consulted the village oracle, who declared, "The gods are angry. Only a pure and untouched woman can bring balance and bring back the rain." The villagers searched but found no young girl who met the oracle's requirement until someone mentioned Amarachi. "She's pure," they realized. "Maybe she can save us." The elders went to Amarachi's secluded hut, explaining the village's plight and asking for her help. Amarachi, thought hurt by how the villagers had treated her, still loved them dearly. "I will go," she said bravely. The elders led her to the cliff where she was to offer herself to the gods. As she chanted her plea for mercy, the skies darkened, winds howled, and then rain began to fall. The drought was over. The gods had accepted her sacrifice. When Amarachi returned to the village, she felt different. She was no longer burdened by her secret. Her male part had disappeared. She was finally whole, just as she had always dreamed. The villagers were amazed, and Taye, overcome with regret and love, asked for her forgiveness. Together, they embraced, and Amarachi forgave him, understanding they had both been on a journey. From that day forward, Amarachi was honored as a hero. Her strength and kindness had saved the village, and her story taught them the power of acceptance. Taye proposed to her once again, now fully understanding her journey, and their second wedding was even more joyous. The village celebrated not just their union, but the victory of love, resilience, and community. Amarachi's story became a symbol of hope, inspiring everyone to embrace those who are different and to support one another. The villagers, now wiser, learned that sometimes the people we least expect hold the key to our survival. Amarachi's courage had saved them, and she became a beacon of unity, showing a community built on understanding and acceptance could weather any storm.